I started to feel like, oh, okay, this is kind of what skateboarding felt like when I got into skateboarding. The more effort and more seat time I put into motocross, the bike started to become part of me, and I started to feel one with it. And I started becoming less fearful of the bike and learning more control. And that's kind of how I approach everything. I put a lot of effort into it, so it becomes a part of me. It becomes who I am. I live and breathe it. Whether it's art, it's music, and now mountain biking, something that I want to master. Even at my age, I'm 56 years old, and I feel like I'm still a kid, learning how to progress at a discipline such as riding a bike. As you can see, I have a thing for nostalgia. I like things that are old. I like things that kind of have beginnings, and so you'll see old motorcycles, old bicycles, and skateboarding has been a profession of mine for many years, and I really never was really into like how it started until recently I got this bug about collecting old skateboards. So I started this wall right here, and this is based on skateboarding in the 60s. So this is all the boards that are on this wall are pre-1970. So this shoe basically happened 5 years ago for the 25-year anniversary of the half cab. The full cab came out in 1989, and then three years later we introduced the half cab. Well, I'm a motorcycle enthusiast, and basically my first mode of transportation was a motorcycle. It was a Honda MB550, and from there I was introduced to British motorcycles, and I bought a BSA, a couple Nortons, Ariel Square 4, and one of my latest collections that I just picked up was this 1938 Norton 500 single. How this Evel Knievel collection ties into everything is the fact that he was an icon, someone who influenced me as a kid in the early 70s. I think anyone who grew up in the early 70s wanted to be Evel Knievel or wanted to emulate what he was doing on a motorcycle. Got the throttle here. I mean, Evel Knievel is definitely an inspiration for who I am today and what he represented in the action sports field, as far as just taking things to their ultimate level, and just pushing yourself and doing things that you think about in your mind, thinking like, hey, this would be kind of a cool idea. No one's ever done this before, and to a point where it's like you don't know what we're capable of. And I even invented my own skateboard tricks because of that thought process. And the one thing that always stood out to me about Evel Knievel is a quote that he said that you're never a failure until you aren't able to get up from a fall. And I took that to heart. And with skateboarding, we fall a lot before we are successful at the tricks and are able to master and perfect what we do. And I feel like, with everything, it comes with the territory. When you're going to risk and add danger to your life, it takes a special person to be able to handle that pressure and to go through the suffering, pain, what it takes to be an extreme athlete. And he was definitely one of the first extreme athletes that made an impact in all our lives, especially mine. I got to meet Evel 1998. He signed to Sports Illustrated magazine that he has a cover of, so I had him sign that. Well, for me, collaborating with people means developing a relationship. being connected with a brand like Yoshimura, who's very famous in the motorsports, motorcycles and motocross, it just adds value to my name as well. And it connects me to another culture, not just like skateboarding or punk rock music or art. They look at riders that are talented, and they only work with the best people. So this right here is an art piece that I did for Yoshimura. They had an event, and I was asked to do a t-shirt design for them, and this is the original inking for it. I think it's more so I look at it as like, how far can I push the limits and at what age, because a lot of people in life, they get to a certain age and they feel like, oh, I can't do these things that I used to do as a kid or as a teenager, and I'm too old, and I want to prove to the world that you're never too old. Age is just a number. It's your mindset. It's how you approach things, how you feel about life. And I feel like if you take care of your body and you are wise, that you could continue doing your discipline or sport, who knows how long. I'm just starting to get into mountain biking at age 56 at a level where it makes people think second guess. It makes people second guess. I don't know if I want to jump this jump or go down this hill and get hurt. What am I risking? I think I'm a special situation because I risk my life, and that's what I do for a living, is risk my life. So I get paid to do that. I guess same as Evel Knievel. He got paid to risk his life. That's what I do.